Canadian passports now outrank the U.S. when it comes to visa-free access to the world, coming in 9th place when compared to 199 other passports across 277 travel destinations. But overall, it has lost ground over the years. So what does that really mean for travelers? And should we expect to see that gap widen even further? Roger Collins breaks down the change and why it matters.
Move over, Stars and Stripes. The Maple Leaf has remained among the world's top 10 most powerful passports, coming in this year at the number 9 slot, according to the Henley Passport Index. In years past, Canada and the United States sat neck and neck, shifting by only a rank or two. But this year, things changed when the United States fell from the number 7 slot down to 12, alongside Malaysia. But what does that really mean?
What is really a measure of the reputation of the country, first of all, and the openness of that country in bilateral agreement. Because usually when you can go somewhere, that means that you can welcome people from that somewhere as well.
Currently, a Canadian passport will grant you visa-free access to 183 destinations. But it has been slowly losing ground since 2014, when it was once the second best passport in the entire world. Back then, the world's strongest passport? The United States. Today, that top spot goes to Singapore, which can travel visa-free to 193 countries.
We know that the Trump administration has had some issues with international partners, especially regarding the economic issues, the tariffs and all this. So that may play a role, that's for sure. But again, it's hard to make a definitive statement about whether or not that's the cause of the regression of the United States.
Whatever the cause, the effect is real. Take, for example, China, who recently added visa-free access to a number of countries and has even reintroduced Canada to its approved list for Chinese group travel, after years of friction between the two that saw a top-level Chinese executive get extradited, the infamous detention of the two Michaels, and multiple Canadians living in China executed on drug-related charges.
President Xi of China and I had the first formal meeting between the leaders of our two countries in nearly 8 years. We have to talk to each other if we want to make progress and address issues. We agreed this meeting marked a turning point in our bilateral relationship.
Speaking of China, the Asian nation has rapidly climbed the ladder when it comes to visa-free travel, moving from the 94th spot in 2015, climbing 30 ranks, where it now sits at the 64th spot.
It's not so much Canada losing position as much as other countries making progress as well. Remember that the passport is a tool not just for pleasure travel, but it's also for business visitors and for studying and for students and academics attending conferences.
There are a myriad of factors when it comes to getting around: travel cost, entry fees, special documents, and sometimes apps.
The UK has already introduced this with their electronic travel applications. You have to apply for that before you travel there now. The European Union is going to have their own version.
And even if you rank high, you still might not be welcome.
There has been a noticeable decrease in the number of Canadian tourists going to the United States. And if this continues, obviously it's going to get attention. The question is, how do we as individuals take or agree or put up with certain things that we don't really want to do, but you're going to have to do if you want to travel to other countries.
Roger Collins, Trending Now.